So welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Today we have another squad update to take a look at. This one is for the 10th of March 2020. I can't believe we're already in March, man. It's going very quick. But today we have another update. So I'm going to tell you about the players that got added with this update, removed with the update, and edited. And we'll see if there's any big changes today. Now, according to YouTube, we have 77% of you guys not subscribed by watching the video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and join the others. So first things first, let's take a look at the players that got removed with the update. So once you apply the latest squad update, these guys are gone. And I don't think there's any real important players here. Like, the highest potential we have today is 82, which is not too bad, but it's not really that high, I guess. But let's start. Today we have Lautaro Pertusati, who is our first one. He plays for Club Nacional de Football, 18 years old, 62 overall, 82 potential. And then we have Robert Kriri or something. He plays for Royal Antwerp FC, 17 years old, 63 overall, 81 potential. And then we have Maxim Glushenkov, who plays for Spartak Moscow, 20 years old, overall 64, potential of 80. And then we have Lilo Guarneri, who plays for Royal XL Mouscron, 17 years old, 56 overall, 78 potential. And probably a player that everyone knows, Mr. Daniel Sturridge, has been removed from this squad update as well. I think in real life he breached some betting rules, so they gave him like a 4-month ban from playing football. So I think he just left the club or something. But I still remember this guy doing very well at Liverpool back in like 2013 with Suarez and Sterling. And now he's like a no-name really. No one really remembers him that much. So obviously that is not the full list, just the main highlights. If you want to check the full list, go to SoFifa.com. So now it's time to apply the latest updates. So how do you do it? Well, it's the same process every week. Go to the Customize tab, go to Edit Teams, go to Download Updates, click Yes, and that'll begin the process and download the latest stats and added players and all that kind of stuff. Now with this update, there's no new faces. I'm not sure if any boots or balls got added, but I guess I'll find out later on in the week, and I'll cover that in the news show. So let's take a look at the players that got added with this squad update. Once you apply the latest update, these guys get added into career mode. Tanner Tessman from FC Dallas, 17 years old, 65 overall, potential of 80. It's not really an exciting update in terms of the players that got added. There's no high potentials, no wonder kids. Basically starts at 80 potential and goes all the way down. But yeah, Tanner Tessman here, centre midfielder. Current value 950k. Next up we have Diaz Price from Everton, but it's not the Everton you know, it's an Everton that I'm not going to try and pronounce. 21 years old, a left midfielder, overall 65, potential of 80 as well. And then we have Lazar Samardzic from Hertha BSC, 17 years old, a cam, overall 60, 79 potential. All these players look like they've got average stats because they're young and they've got low overalls and stuff. Next up we have Elia Caprile from Leeds United, 17 years old, a goalkeeper from Italy, 60 overall, potential of 78. Goalkeeping stats are in the yellows at the moment. Current value for him is 300k. Next up we have Richard Ledesma from PSV. He is a cam, 18 years old, 65 overall, 78 potential, and pretty average stats there. And then we have Alfred Canales from Audax Italiano, 19 years old, a cam, 58 overall, 78 potential. But next up we have Benjamin Garre from Racing Club. He's 19 years old, a left winger, 60 overall, 78 potential. It's got a bit of balance and agility there, but the rest of the stats are yellows and reds. His current value is 400k. So those were just the main highlights. No one that is too exciting in this one that got added. So usually we get some wonder kids and some higher potential players, but nothing today. So now it's time to talk about the players that got their stats updated. And these stats will be applied when you do the latest squad update. It doesn't work in current career modes. If you want the latest stats, you have to start a new save. So the first one is Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid, left winger, 19 years old. He got some upgrades to acceleration, agility, and aggression. He got some downgrades to sprint speed and composure, but not by much. He's still a great player, 19 years old, and he's got a current overall of 79, potential of 92, and his current value is 21 million. Next up, we have Erling Haaland. Excuse the thumbnail, I put the photo of him in Pez as the thumbnail. I just needed a photo of him with a face. I couldn't put this generic guy on the thumbnail. And last week I used a real photo of him, so this week I had to change it up a bit. But we got some upgrades to finishing, volleys, acceleration, shot power, long shots, positioning. Overall also went up from 79 to 80, but the potential went from 90 to 91. So he just keeps getting better and better. 19 years old, one of those wonder kids. Not really a kid, but you know, he's sort of in that bracket, I guess. Current value for him is 22.5, which I think is an absolute bargain still. Next up, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool, right back, 20 years old. He got some upgrades to curve, shot power, stamina, long shots, aggression, and vision. International reputation went up to 2. I don't know what that actually does, but his acceleration went down by 2. So he's got a current overall of 85, potential of 90, which is fantastic. and his current value is 41.5 million. Next up we have Mason Greenwood, another player to look out for in career mode. He got some upgrades to finishing, short passing, reaction, shot power, stamina, long shots, positioning, composure. His overall increased from 71 to 72, potential went from 88 to 89, and he's only 17 years old. So, put him on your list and see if you can get him, because he only starts at 5.5 million. Next up we have Ndombele from Tottenham. I don't think he's settling in too well at the moment, but this squad update gave him a lot of downgrades. So reactions went down, stamina, interceptions, positioning, standing tackle, overall also downgraded to 80, potential went from 89 to 88. He's still not too bad. His current value is 19.5 million. Next up we have Victor Osimhen. This guy seems to be in every squad update video I do, but he's 20 years old and he is a striker. He got a lot of upgrades to finishing, volleys, free kicks, acceleration, sprint speed, agility, shot power, composure. Overall went to 78 and potential went from 87 up to 88 now as well. His current value is 15.5 million. Next up we have Aaron Wan-Bissaka from Man United, 21 years old, a right back. He got a downgrade to acceleration, but his balance went up, stamina went up, and composure went up. His potential actually went down from 89 down to 88. His overall stays at 81. His current value is 20 million. Next up we have Ferran Torres from Valencia, right midfielder, 19 years old. A few upgrades to crossing, heading, short passing, volleys, curve, free kicks, long passing, ball control, reactions, and much, much more. Finishing went down though, and I think that's the only downgrade. His overall went up from 77 to 78, potential went from 86 up to 87 now as well. Looks like a fantastic player, valued at 14 million. Next up we have Anthony Martial from Manchester United. 23 years old, a striker. All his stats stay the same, except his potential. It went from 86 up to 87, so I'm happy about that one. Overall stays at 83. Current value is 31 million. Next up is Maximiliano Gomez from Valencia. He is a striker, 22 years old. A few upgrades to curve, long passing, acceleration, sprint speed, agility, balance, and much, much more. His overall stays the same at 81, but the potential went from 86 up to 87 now as well. His current value is 22 million. Next up we have Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad. He's a centre midfielder, 23 years old. All the stats stay the same, including the 80 overall. The only thing that changed was his potential went from 86 up to 87 now. His current value is 18.5 million. Next up we have Jules Koundé from Sevilla FC. 20 years old, a centre back, got a few upgrades to short passing, dribbling, long passing, ball control, acceleration, sprint speed, agility, and more. His overall increased from 77 up to 78. I think his potential stays the same at 86, which is very, very good. And his current value is 12.5 million. Next up we have Milik from Napoli. He's a striker, 25 years old. Everything stayed the same for him, all his stats, including the overall. The only thing that changed was his potential. Went from 88 down to 86, so 2-point downgrade there. Current value for him is 30 million. Next up we have Koke from Atletico Madrid. He is a centre midfielder, 27 years old. Everything stays the same, all his stats, except for the overall and potential. So his overall went from 85 up to 86, and potential went from 85 to 86 now as well. Current value for him is 41 million. Next up we have Curtis Jones from Liverpool. He is a centre midfielder, 18 years old. So he got a few upgrades here. Finishing went up, short passing, dribbling, curve, ball control, acceleration, sprint speed, and much, much more. Weak foot went to 4 stars now. Skill moves went to 4 stars as well. Overall, I believe went from 63 to 65, so 2-point upgrade. Potential went from 83 to 85 now as well, so 2-point upgrade again. His current value is 1 million. Next up we have Gabriel from Lille, 21 years old, a centre back. Now, the only few upgrades that he got was for heading, vision. Overall went up to 77 and potential went to 85, so not too bad. His current value is 10.5 million. Next up we have Matías Zaracho from Racing Club. He is a cam, 21 years old. A few upgrades to short passing, dribbling, ball control, acceleration, sprint speed, shot power, vision. His overall increased from 78 to 79, potential stays the same at 85. He also got a weak foot upgrade, now at 4 stars, and his current value is 15.5 million. Next up we have Jan Gaboho from Stade Rennes, 18 years old. And he is a cam. He got a few upgrades to crossing, finishing, dribbling, curve, ball control, acceleration, and sprint speed. His overall went from 67 up to 68, and his potential, I believe, stays the same at 84. His current value is 1.7 million. Next up, we have Calvert-Lewin from Everton. He is a striker, 22 years old. He got upgrades to heading, volleys, reactions, jumping, positioning. Overall went from 78 to 79. Potential went from 83 to 84 now as well. And his current value is 15.5 million. David Alaba is up next from Bayern Munich, 27 years old, a centre-back. A few upgrades to heading, strength, marking, standing tackle, and sliding tackle. Overall went from 85 down to 83, and his potential went from 86 down to 84, so a bit of a downgrade there. but he's still got some green stats, so, you know, he's a good player still. Current value is 23.5 million. Next up is Matias Oliveira from Getafe, and this guy is 21 years old, a left back. A few upgrades to reactions, aggression, interceptions, marking, standing tackle, sliding tackle. Overall went from 75 to 76, and potential went up to 84 now as well. Current value for him is 9 million. Next up we have Lucas Chevalier from Lille, 17 years old, a goalkeeper. A few upgrades to things like shot power, goalkeeper diving, handling, kicking and positioning, as well as reflexes. His overall also went from 60 to 61, potential went from 83 to 84. At the moment his stats are pretty average, but he could be a guy that you want to keep over time and he will grow. Current value 425 grand. Next up is Ryan Brewster from Liverpool, 19 years old. This guy got a few upgrades to volleys, dribbling, reaction, shot power, long shots, interceptions. His standing tackle also went up. Overall went from 65 to 66, potential stays at 84. Current value for him is 1.3 million. Next up is Vinicius from Benfica. He is 24 years old, a striker. A few upgrades to finishing, volleys, ball control, reaction, shot power, positioning, and his overall went from 78 up to 79. Potential is at 84. His current value is 15.5 million. Now, I'm not going to try and pronounce this guy's name, but you can read it. He is a centre back, 21 years old. His upgrades include heading, short passing, long passing, ball control, reaction, sliding tackle. Overall went to 73. Potential went up to 84 now as well. Current value is 5.5 million. And then we have Rafael Guerrero from Borussia Dortmund, left mid, 25 years old. He got a few upgrades to finishing, long passing, reaction, stamina, interceptions, positioning, marking, standing tackle, and sliding tackle. And there's a few more there as well. His overall increased from 82 to 83. Potential went from 83 to 84. So this guy has some great stats already, a lot of greens, and his current value is 27.5 million. So that was not the full list, just the main highlights of the edited players. If you want to see the full list, go to FIFA. But these were the players from 84 potential and above that had decent upgrades and downgrades. Now, if you want to watch another FIFA 20 video, make sure you check out this one. Hit the card in the middle. I'll see you next time.